Not too many runs either. A big blow for the Windward Islands to lose Johnson Charles so early. Good delivery first up. Loose shot inside edge. And the scattering bails signaling the celebrations for the Jamaicans. And Dave Bernard finished well with the bat for Jamaica, and he started well with the ball. He's a good cricketer. He's been around at regional level. He's played a few test matches. And along the ground.
Yeah, just looking at the wicket again, I can see Chaz, a left foot, nowhere near the ball at all. He just put it down the middle of the wicket and then let his hands go at the ball. I think early on the new ball, you need to get your foot a little closer to the ball, and especially Bernard bowling a full length, you need to be a little closer to it.
Still a dead ball. Trying to understand why. Can you look that out, this? Delivery down the leg side wide should have been called. Not too sure why. It would have been called a dead ball.
I'm here looking at it. I don't know why that was called a dead ball. I mean, it more looked like a wide to me. Max Walker. No.
Just clarify, that isn't the Max Walker used to play for Australia, was it?
No, that's the Max Walker from YNPC.
I was just thinking, if that is Max Walker, he spent a lot of time in the sun. Wicket taking over for Dave Bernard. It's 3 for 1.
Do you think there's a reason for that? Do you think it's probably the conditions? Or what is your take on that?
It's always interesting that you tend to find under the lights, there seems to be a bit more juice in the pitch, or maybe a bit more life in the faster bowlers. They don't have to deal with the blistering sunshine. Good running. But there's a definite sense of a bit more zip on the track.
Again, Faz, you can see, good bounce, huh?
And we saw Trinidad and Tobago struggling against that good bounce. I think it's so important that players in the region get more and more tuned to playing on pitches with good pace and bounce, because when they head outside to Australia, to South Africa, even to some of the English pitches, it's going to be moving about. The faster bowlers are going to come into it.
Yes, Faz, I do agree with you there. I think even playing in England, where a lot of us think that the wickets are slow in England, you need to be able to play on pitches that bounce a little bit, because now in England, as you can see, England got some very big and tall fast bowlers. So we in the Caribbean here, I believe that we've got to get our batsmen, get them used to the bounce. I know for sure that the Trinidadians struggled last night with some short balls from Williams, so it's important for us. But Faz, when you look at it, you must appreciate the fact that as an opening batsman, it's not really an easy job, is it?
Well, as a tail ender myself, at a very mediocre level, I wouldn't have the foggiest about how it is to cope at the top. I think it's an ominous challenge because you're never too sure what's going to be happening. You are the one seeing the first delivery of an innings, the first delivery of a match, the start of a test match, the start of a one-dayer, the start of any fixture. It's a psychological battle in its own right. Just away from the keeper. Good stop, good work on the boundary by McCarthy. Might have done himself a bit of an injury and now it's overthrows.
Yes, Faz, and as you would appreciate, not only the bunks, but even if they give you the new ball, you would swing it.
Not so sure, but let's see what happens with this one. McCarthy going around here. Is he in contact with the rope at the same time that he's touching the ball? Might need a different angle if one is available. Let's see what happens here. This would probably be clearer. Looks as if he's just released the ball in time.
I think he's okay, Faz.
Seems as if he's done a good job here. Very good work by Andrew McCarthy, although he might have stepped on his own fingers in tumbling over. Still in some discomfort with those fingers. And he's gone off the field now. And the new man on the field is into action immediately, Sheldon Cottrell.
It would be good fly to have a gully.
That's beautifully played. Cottrell giving everything, as you would expect from an army man.
This shot is from a batsman in form. You can see that Smithy is in good form. Well timed, well executed. No chance, man.
Really in tremendous form in 2013, Devon Smith. There is no stopping that one. That's even better.
Yes, Faz, this is the shot of the match so far. Again, Devon Smith looking in really good form.
Got a century on this ground for the Windwards against Barbados in the first-class encounter. And with the loss of Johnson Charles already, they'll be mindful Jamaica that if they can get this man, remove him to the false shot or a brilliant bit of cricket, they'll feel they have 1 foot in the final in pursuit of the defense of the title. They won in Guyana in October of 2011. Anxious faces in the Windward's camp. Also got 3 figures against Guyana in St. Vincent, the regional Super 50. He still has the appetite for the game, the appetite for runs. The left-hander from Grenada. Magnificent shot. Brings the over to an end, 23 for 1 after 4. Well, on the evidence of what we saw in the last over, Tyrone Theophile just simply needs to keep Devon Smith on strike.
Yes, Faz, we were privileged to see young Aline last night, who was playing a very patient innings, and now we're seeing Devon Smith in full flight.
And that's 4 more. Well, he is in full flow. And it's an array of really impressive shots.
There's nothing better to see a batsman play off his legs. Look, that is so sweet. Look at that. Devon Smith in full flow.
Tamal Lambert strengthening the onside. The pity is, of course, that he's never been able to transfer all that prolific form in the regional game to the highest level. He's got a Test 100 against England in 2004, got an 86 in Brisbane against Australia a year later. That apart, he really hasn't delivered at the highest level.
Well, Faz, I thought he got in some problems against Pakistan, to Hafiz, he was actually playing on the wrong line, looking for turn, and I remember doing some work with him and asking him just to let the bat lead, stop putting your foot at the ball and let the bat lead, but then he was left out inside, so...
So maybe the key to staying in the West Indies team is don't let Desmond Haynes talk to you.
Just don't listen to me.
Now look at those numbers. Those are very ordinary. If you're talking about a test player, a one-day player, a top order batsman, you've got to be a lot better than that. Have had a good 2013 as a team as well, as we mentioned already, finishing second to Jamaica in the league standings of the first class format. They'll host one of the semi-finals, and they're in the semi-finals here.
I think Faz also the way how Devon is playing, it might be a situation where Jamaica captain Lambert will be thinking about introducing some spin rather shortly.
And he's beaten the mid off for another boundary. That's his 5th. And he's really playing a super innings here at Kensington Oval. And take a look now at how the Windwards have gotten to this stage. Liam Sebastian, the captain, Ked Lesperus alongside him. Lots of smiles. Shane Shillingford making all sorts of signals in the background there.
Manager Sebastian in the back. I actually played against him, you know. France?
I don't doubt that for a minute, because old Lockhart was playing from the early 1970s. Desmond was just coming in for Barbados. I'm sure there would have been a few battles over the years. Combined Islands against Barbados. That's another boundary.
Another good shot by Smith again off his legs, you know. I think this is his 6th boundary and a 3. He's in good form.
He's got to carry it on. I don't think a little cameo of 30 or 40 is going to be enough. Well, that's going to help him along, certainly. Short and wide, and could basically pick his spot.
Yes, I think we're not in for the slow ball there, and Devon Smith just sprung on it and hit it for 4. That's his 7-4. That's his 7th boundary.
The proverbial house on fire is Devon Smith. 41 for 1 after 6. We'll take you through for the next half an hour.
Thank you so much, Faz. So, Philo, we were saying that we were hoping that this match was not going to go according to how last night went, where we saw a total of 232 made by CCC, and then Trinidad and Tobago crumbled. From the evidence so far, I think we have a game in our hands tonight.
Yes, well, obviously Devon Smith is batting really well. The big red is determined to chase down the target set by the Jamaican side.
Devon Smith, veteran in regional cricket, has played at every level for the West Indies. His last good tournament would have been the last Cricket World Cup.
Well, he's in the 30-man provisional side for that Champions Trophy in England. And he's also been having a very good 2030 season, and you can see why he's in that squad. He's placed an excellent shot so far.
When you look at this field, it's certainly very biased on the offside. And you cannot bowl there with a field like that. A poor delivery from Tamar Lambert. You set an offside field and then you bowl the ball short down the leg side.
That was a long hop from Captain Tamar Lambert, and they got the right treatment. It was just a long hop, and Devon Smith just smashed it over the infield to the boundary.
Didn't go where he intended, but they should get to. And Nikita Miller throw comes in. So 2 more runs there to Devon Smith. His highest score this season in the regional one day has been 110 not out. That was versus Guyana in St. Vincent. And then against Barbados in the regional 40, he made 150 not out against Barbados. So he's been in really good form. You look at his runs, 54 against combined campuses and colleges, and 39, 38 not out, and that 110 standing out against Ghana. So this man has been in pretty good form. He is a veteran, like I said. The only problem with Devon Smith is he's been in and out of the West Indies team pretty often. He has not been a regular fixture, and perhaps he would have himself to blame for that, but you never know. This is good cricket. We saw in the first innings from the Jamaicans, Parchment and Bonner picked up a lot of 1s and 2s, which was a very exciting feature in their cricket. In fact, their second 50 in the partnership that they had at 166 only yielded 2 boundaries. That would give you an idea of how they were rotating the strike and built that big partnership of 166.
But it also, Barry, gives you the story of partnerships. You get a partnership by getting runs, and those singles add up. When the bad balls presenting themselves, they scored, but they were also able to rotate the strike between them. So it's going to be important patch to play here with these 2 guys.
50's up for the Windwards. Lovely shot. Struck with disdain, well placed, and 4 runs. Also brings up the 50 partnership.
It's a lovely shot. Good use of the feet, good extension of the arms. Instead of passes, lovely upfield. And again, we're seeing the importance of thinking. They're not being bogged down. The Wimbledon batsmen are looking to score.
Devon Smith has led the way in this partnership. But that's irrelevant now towards it, because it means the Windwards are also building to get that 243. You compare how the Jamaicans were after 7 overs and 4 balls. They were 27 for 1. The Windwards are way ahead on 54 for 1. That's a poor ball. This has been a very ordinary over so far from Nikita Miller. Couple of full tosses and balls down the leg side being hammered. Umpire Gregory Brathwaite signaling another 4.
It's not a Nikita Miller that we know, Barry. He's very accurate, and obviously he's feeling a little bit of pressure here. That ball not badly lined and given the right treatment by Theophile.
Much better ball to end the over. 8 gone, 58 for 1. Once again, he's set in the field. Very deliberate. Have a look at the offside for
Yeah, he's a heavy bias offside field. So obviously he has to concentrate a lot of his deliveries on or about off stump.
Do you think that the Jamaicans on reflection are playing a bowler short?
Sometimes as a captain it comes back to haunt you, but it's still early days yet in the game.
Poor fielding. Downs it high at the culprit. Should have been none. Ends up being 2. Just another single. That's good fielding to a very poor delivery, fellow.
Yes, Devon Lambert has not really got his radar working as yet, Barry. But again, we've seen the urgency in the Windward Islands batsmen looking to get battle ball and try to rotate the strike.
Odin Brown had a couple of fielding lapses earlier, but he's managed to hold on to that. His nickname is Skinny. You knew that?
No, Barry, but thanks for telling me.
So much tidier over there. More Lambert, only 3 conceded, and after 9 overs, there's 61. That was very well bowled.
Very good delivery there from Nikita Miller. These are the type of deliveries you expect Nikita Miller to bowl. Just push on, just straighten him.
Well bowled again.
So getting the appreciation from wicketkeeper Carlton Ball.
We get 3 good overs from Miller. That could also help change the momentum. Single. You hear the wicketkeeper Carlton Ball saying, "Keep going, Killer." He's referring to Nikita Miller, whose nickname is Killer Miller.
Very good nickname. But again, Nikita Miller is at the batsman all the time, asking him questions, just bowling a ball on a ball off stump.
Making some changes again to the outfield. Good cricket. Have a single. So 1 ball left in the power play. And the winners, you would have to say, have won the battle of the power play. These lads from England are enjoying themselves. One run to end the first 10 overs. 64 for 1 in comparison to Jamaica's 41 for 1. A look at the power play. The Windwards off to shaky start. Johnson Charles not moving his feet. Bowled by Brendan Parchment. But Devon Smith in fantastic form, playing some lovely drives through the cover and then threw it off. He looked to be in good nick and played some spanking onside shots as well, turning that behind square before, and then Luke Curry just over the head for 4 more. Poor bowling by the Jamaicans and 4 more, and coming to the party was Theophile, and they have added some 60 runs to assist the Women Islands in trying to get 243. Devon Smith, the little man from Grenada, looking very well set, and he has been leading the way for him. Again, very bad fielding by the Jamaicans. They want to. Very good running there by Devon Smith and Theophile. He realized that there was a bit of a lapse there in the outfield. That's Parchment, who initially fielded the ball. And then Bernard was not quick on it, and they got 2. Very good cricket by Devon Smith and the Little Islands.
Very good running between the wickets as well, Barry. The urgency again is important.
Too short, pulled away, gone for 4, 50 runs. Well-deserved half-century for Devon Smith. He's playing with lots of authority and a commanding half-century so far. His good form continues, Philo, and when you get balls like that, it's pretty easy to bat.
Yes, he put away another bad ball from Tamar Lambert. 50 runs in 36 balls. Barry's not even a 2020 game. And Devon Smith is large and in charge here at Kingston Oval.
I just feel that the Jamaicans are lacking a quality bowler. Tamar Lambert is not a frontline spinner. He bowls a lot. If you look at his record, it doesn't suggest that he's a big bowler. We speak a lot about the pitch at Kensington Oval. We know people who have been here from the 70s and 80s who have been accustomed to the little name of Boo. Who's the main groundsman here now, Philo? Loud shout for caught behind. Very bad, this says not up.
It goes when he has landed here, but obviously Vincent Reid, the former left-arm spinner, he's in charge of the grounds. But the pitch is good. Mr. Year has been at early secondary school as well, so he's a good. And the ball up ball just pitch just aside of stump.
Well, he has produced 2 pretty good pitches. Last night, Trinidad and Tobago did not do justice to that pitch. I believe that the dew has something to do with that. And they batted. That was pretty close to the off stump. 12 overs gone, now 74 for 1.
A twin-power turbo engine, striking design, and up to 34 miles per gallon. It's a lot to like, but the spacious interior cabin, that's for what you love. The legendary BMW 5 Series. We only make one thing, the ultimate driving machine. Lease a BMW 528i for $469 a month.
9 wickets in hand. Well, earlier, Desmond Haynes is talking about his record at Kensington Oval. A man with a good one here too is this man in picture, Devon Smith. 603 runs in 15 innings, 8 matches overall. He has 2 centuries, 3 half-centuries, and at Kensington Oval, Devon Smith averages 43. He loves this ground.
He loves this ground. This is the hunting ground.
What was your favourite ground, Philo, around the Caribbean?
Kensington Oval.
That's 2-0.
beautiful place to play cricket.
The actual producer Willie Richard was his favourite. He said Kensington as well, but the only thing, he never played here.
And he worked here a lot.
But that's what he's going to do forever as well, work here. Who knows, one of these days they might name one of the pylons or the lights after Woody, because all the stands are taken. Oh, he was beating all ends up, but there's no slip, and it's going to go down to the boundary for 4. That was a bit fortuitous.
Yes, fortune always favoured the brave. Devon Smith, they're lucky. Good delivery there from Odin Brown. Pitching it straight in, catching Devon Smith between going forward and back and edging that ball.
Swept fine. She'll only get 2. That's Kishmar Sanchoki. He's the 12th man. He's on the field for Kumabona. And he picked up a bit of a niggle. So Sanchoki, he would love to be bowling here. He does quite well at Kensington, but he can't until the ICC perhaps get adventurous and change some rules. They just changed a number of rules, and that is not one yet, where the 12th man can bowl. Do you think that will ever become a rule where, they want to jazz up 50 over or even test cricket and they put on that kind of rule?
Avoid these ever-changing times.
One of these days you might see the super sub being able to bat and bowl and called in to do something. Never know. Out caught. You heard that from up top here. So Devon Smith, the danger man, goes, and Odin Brown gets a wicket, and you have to say that he deserves it. The very first ball, we saw Smith a bit up Fox, and this time he's gone.
That's a ball short and wide. Devon Smith looking to cut it, and undone by the bumps there, edged it, and Carlton Ball making no mistake at all. And Jamaicans obviously are very, very happy to see the bat of that danger man, Devon Smith.